pretty sure I'm live. Fairly sure. I feel like it's happening. Yes, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream, right? Okay, so what was I doing last time? I don't even remember. I never remember what I was doing. Oh, I'm only 16 minutes late. Only 16. That's not terrible, right? It's not horrible. I mean, it's good for me. I'm trying to like change OBS right now. Like I'm trying to like see how to get the chat showing in the thing. You can't see that, but yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, all right. Let me open up a project real quick with the quickness. So today, I kind of came up with like, well, I'm doing two things currently, right? I'm still working on stand-up radio, right? Which I was so cheap, right? I bought the domain yourdailystandup.com. I bought that instead of stand-up rate. Like, this is my original idea, right? Which I think I'm still gonna do. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that .com, but so I was like, man, stand-up radio, so expensive, right? Like if I do stand-up raid.io, right? I was like, oh, okay, how much is that? Let's look it up. Let's look that up. Stand-up radio. Okay, what is it? $31 a year. I mean, it's not really expensive, but it is though. It is when you have like 100 of them, right? It adds up. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get yourdailystandup.com. I'm not as excited about it, you know. And now I've bought a domain, and I can't take it back, right? It's mine for a year. Oh man, I mean, this is what happens, right? This is what happens. You know what? Like, if you're not excited about the name, not much I can do, right? It's like there's nothing I can say, nothing I could do. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna have to live with it, I guess. So yeah, yourdailystandup.com, which is like way more vanilla and terrible. Anyway, so I'm still working on that. One thing I did since last time, I was like, what am I doing, right? Like what, I had this file. Let me show it to you. Let me turn up the font size. Okay, so I had this file, right? .m.janet. Let's see if it's still there. Let's see. Oh, let me just stick to the same. Oh, whoops. Let me stick to the same. No, it's not there. Okay, but I can just do it in the diff. Or yeah, there we go. Okay, or I can do it in GitHub. Oh, this is closed source. Oh man. Okay, so let me see. What am I doing? .env, right? So I had this, right? I like had this 10 lines, right? It's like this peg. It's like matching all this stuff. And then it's setting the environment variables from the .env file. I was like, what am I doing? Like, I can just change it to be like this, right? I can change it to be this. Just a JDN file, which is like a kind of like an Eden file from Clojure, but yeah, it's let me see if I can get this louder. Alright, I think it's probably loud enough. Yeah, so I was like, why don't I just do this instead, right? I should just put the stuff like right there. Like I don't know what I'm doing. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just do a JDN, and then I'll just do two things. I'll do the same thing I was doing before, read the file, slurp, right? And then I'll just parse it with parse, the function. And then that's it. You don't have to do like a peg or anything. It cuts out 5 lines. Actually, it makes it better. It makes it better. Because, sorry, there was like something flying. Yeah, it's like it makes it better, right? Because now I don't have to do all this processing. I don't have to do all this processing, so that's good. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I did that since last time. So I deleted a whole file, which is incredible. I mean, anytime you can delete a file, that's the best. That's the best. And then let's see, what else was I doing? I got Mailgun working. Let me look at the to-do real quick. Okay, so I got Mailgun working, right? That's happening. In dev. Wait, how do I do? Oh, there we go. Yes. And then I haven't deployed, right? I haven't moved the files to the server. But I'm working on it, right? The thing's gonna bother me. There's like a, it's like a hold on, just be right back. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't realize I was back. Okay. It's just me looking at my computer. Okay. So anyway, I had all that. Yes, it's all good. Okay, so the next step is to actually like put the Jana files on the server. Still working on it, but I will get there. I will do it soon. But that's just where I am with that. But I think today's stream is gonna be a little like I think it's gonna be two things, right? It's gonna be okay, so last time I did this like Reddit TikTok thing, and then I was thinking like there's not too much like input on that. So what the heck is going on? Yeah, so I was thinking like maybe instead I'll do like a different demo with like just a basic to-do list and see how fast I can make it. And then I thought I should do it on the stream. And then I thought, you know what? I should do it not only on the stream, but I should do it with like to make it even more slower. I should do more than just to do. I should do like other like common projects, like, and then I was like, oh, maybe I should just do that. Like that's what I should do. I should just do like common things that are like well defined, like a CRM or like a whatever, like a status uptime thing with FlyIO, which I've been wanting to do. Uptime monitoring, like a Substack thing. That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, like all that stuff would be cool. So then I thought, yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me just start with the to-dos. And then I was doing the to-dos and this happened, right? I was like, you know what? I had like database stuff here, like database stuff was here, SQL stuff, right? And I saw this tweet. Is it DHH? Yeah. So I saw this tweet and I was like, you know what? He's right. Like, I mean, look, this code looks almost exact, like not really, like there's a less going on with mine, like it does more stuff, but yeah, it's very, it's kind of true, right? Like it's got like SQL in here, and it's got like kind of manual stuff you have to do, like, oh, it's a response status 200 JSON, and you like return the rows, and this isn't even for like, this doesn't even do HTML. There's like no UI on this, right? It has index at HTML, but that's it. Yeah, this is just returning JSON. I mean, this is clearly a contrived oh my gosh, she's like getting into stuff. Anyway, so I read this tweet and I was like, you know what? I can go further, right? Like I can get rid of the SQL, or at least most of it. And I was like, that's what led me down this rabbit hole of like, you know what? I'm going to do what I originally set out to do, which is define the database schema in the model declaration, right? Then I was thinking, yeah, why do I have this? This is just one thing. So yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening now. So there it is. There it is. Yeah. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like, do I do functions? Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do now, right? So I'm going to do the to-dos thing, but I want to make this work first. And the way this is going to work is I'm just going to extend this with like a schema thing with like, so there's actually database stuff. But then there's also like relationship stuff, on top of that, or like next to it. So then, I thought that could be good. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure about this. So like the two. Okay, so now that I'm just getting into it. I'm not even messing. I'm just looking at this now and I'm thinking. I don't know if I want to do this or if I want to do like a function here, right? Like this is text, and then you would say like null false or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's better. I feel like I like the SQL way better, but the goal was like to get rid of the SQL, right? Because for DDT, it's like, I mean, actually, what does DDT even stand for? Let's look that up. I think it's like data definition, some language, or DDL. DDL. What was I saying? DDT? I don't know what that means. Yeah, like this. I just, yeah. And it's funny because in Rails, you need to know SQL still. If you go into like the where clause, because you still like drop into SQL a little bit. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much this gets you versus the dictionary way. And plus this kind of flows a little better, right? Many to-dos. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I like that better, right? I think the dictionary way is okay because it all happens at startup time anyway. So yeah, maybe as functions this doesn't really make any sense. I mean, this is more flexible because this could just be these are basically string arguments, right? But yeah, I mean, I feel like saying text not null is not terrible. You know, I mean, I think it's probably fine. Probably fine. And then so this would not only create table if not exists. Here, let me open it up, see what I have. Yeah, so anyway, this would not only do what's in it. Set model. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. Model. Okay, model db. No, it's at the bottom. Okay, so it's not only like create table if not exists. It's also like it could create migrations for you, right? Create migrations. So it would do three things, right? It would create the table on the first run, right? And then it would like add the relationships, right, on the first run, or just always add the relationships, which I'm not, I think that's just like a dictionary here. So like in this case, from this one, right, this would be, it has many to-dos. So like that's now a method. And you can do that in Janet like this. You could do that in Janet like this. You would just do to-dos, and you would give it a function, and then you would kind of like, cause it uses the self, the first argument is self. So you can do this anywhere, right? You can basically say, you can like loop, well, this would, yeah. So you can like do this, and then it has no arguments, right? And then you would like loop through, then you would do the database query. You would say, oh, you know what? You'd actually want to reference the other model already, right? You would want to say all. It's basically all for a different table, right? Interesting. So you would have, oh, wow, that's interesting. Yeah, you wouldn't have to redo this. You would just say to-dos. Oh man, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, it's almost like a circular reference, right? Sorry, I'm like trying to figure this out on the thing. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing. So yeah, but let me go over the rest of this before I get into the weeds, or before I get back in the weeds. So yeah, I have the routes here. You got some routes. Models, right, with database schema, middleware, you got session cookies, basically. There's no other options. CSRF tokens, logging. You've got the .m thing that I was telling you about before, where it just parses the environment variables. Whoops. Right here. So this is what it looks like. It's just a Janet struct, and it's just a key value pairs. And the keys are environment variables, and the values are the values of the environment variables. So yeah, and then so here's the routes, and then yes. So I've got like this current user thing, CS, and then like so there's a session, right? I guess I can do this too. Right, so then I don't have to worry about if I pass nil or not. So yeah, yep. And then this adds the user to the current request. Oh, that doesn't matter. And then I have, okay, I get into the routes, right? So here I list all the to-dos. Here's the sign-in thing. And it kind of came together faster than I thought, because I've been doing this like a long time, over and over. But yeah, it has email and password, and just because I don't want to add like email stuff to it, because like normally I do like the magic link sign in like Slack. But yeah, I didn't want to do that. So I have email password. So here's the get sign in, which shows the form. And then here's the post sign in, which does the stuff for the form. It's the form backend or whatever. What does ASP.NET call it? What do they call it? Oh man, I can't remember now. What do they call that stupid thing? Oh, it's like what do they call it? Let's see, ASP.NET forms. Yeah, what was it? Web forms. Web forms. I'm gonna take you down memory lane right now. What is web forms? It's yeah. Oh man, what do they call that stupid thing? Web forms, overcome challenges, stateless execution, separation of client server. I wonder why they moved away from this. It was kind of really confusing. Server controls, like it was kind of like Rails, but like way more confusing. Like, especially coming from, it was crazy because like, I think a lot of the complexity today, like I understand like why things have gone the way they went, right? Like as a beginning web developer, like in like 2010, I did not know what was going on, and this Rails, between Rails and this, and like Django and all this stuff, like all these frameworks, it was not helping me understand what was going on. Like I knew how to program, right? There's no doubt. But I did not get, like they had abstracted so much that I don't think it was good to know what was going on. Like it took me a long time, like I think it's gonna be like a year or two to like figure out what was going on underneath. And literally it was just like strings over like network sockets. It's like, well, why don't you just say that? It's like, why are you doing all this stuff? Like it's crazy. So yeah, and I've been doing that, like I've been simplifying ever since. But yeah, what they call it, it was like there was like a page behind, that's what it is. I knew if I kept talking about it I would, let's see, web forms, page behind, right? Is that what it was? Code behind. That's it. Code behind. Yes, dude. Okay, so this is how it works, right? You have a form, right? And then here's the code behind. So essentially, this is the get request, is the my inline code.aspx, and then here it is, perfect. So you see this my code behind aspx, right, file, and then behind that there's a C#, or next to it there's a C# file. Mike is the same name, right? And this was their like big abstraction thing. And then you had like helpers here, even though like they don't really do much, like they kind of just say. And then you've got this like, what's the language, and it like inherits stuff. Yeah, it's yeah, I don't see how this helps you. Like look at how much stuff, like yeah, like now that I'm looking back at this, it was bad. No wonder they moved to, what are they on now? I don't know what they're on now, but I think it was like MVC, right? Is that what it is? It's very Railsy, I think. Let's look at this. What do they do? Add a controller. See, they even got all the controller view model, right? And I think that's kind of like, because it's like more intuitive, you know, especially from Rails, like you just have this controller. I mean, I'd like to see another abstraction that's different. That's kind of what I'm doing now, but yeah, I mean, you basically, like you have routes, like, and you have, that's what we moved. We moved from like that stuff, like Rails and stuff. I mean, Rails is still really good. Like it's still, so you have basically MVC, or you have like a React style thing, which I think is like for beginners, it's like more intuitive, right? It's like more like how you think it should work. You're like, oh yeah, clearly like the data's over there, and then like, oh, my HTML's over here, and like all the components like fit like together like Legos. So yeah, I mean, I can see why web development went the way it went. It's confusing. It's freaking confusing. But anyway, hopefully this is not confusing. But yeah, so this is just like what happens on a get, what happens on a post. There's nothing else, because you can't make a put request with HTML forms, right? I wonder if they'll ever fix that. Patch request, HTML forms, no JavaScript. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way. I mean, because HTTP like supports it, right? But you can't, like post may have side effect, because you can't do it like from a form, right? It's an HTML form. Oh, there we go. Why are there no put and delete? So I think I read this already. I think I read this on the stream actually. This is fascinating. The other answer is speculative. These were included in several early HTML5 drafts, right? Oh, there it is, the keyword put. It's like that's all they have to do, right? Don't just do it. Then it said were later removed in subsequent drafts. Mozilla had actually implemented this in a Firefox beta. The rationale for removing these methods. Executing put and delete to modify resources on the server is straightforward, using the XML HTTP request object. For unscripted browser interactions, this is not simple. Patterns require so often that several commonly used web frameworks have created a built-in workaround. Using post as a tunnel instead can lead to cache misses. Post responses are cacheable, put responses are not. Delete responses are not. Post is cacheable? That seems like a bad idea. I don't know why. Why would you do that? Using a non-idempotent method to perform an idempotent operation complicates recovery. Wait, those aren't idempotent? How is that idempotent? Complicates recovery due to network failures. Is this safe? Bound to HTML is bound to HTTP is the human interface. It's therefore why does not support. That's true. As HTTP REST eventually closed. Won't fix. I don't know who these people are. Who's Ian Hickson? Let's look that up. Yeah, the web is like crazy, right? I mean, this might all come to an end eventually, right? It might just be like AirPods, AR, Apple and Google running everything. Web is a thing of the past. You just say, computer, activate, or whatever. I don't know. That could be the end of it, right? It could be the end of all programming as we know it. Everything's just APIs everywhere. There's no more interface. It's all just audio interface. Or like, yeah, it's like audio, and then like the visual stuff comes up, and maybe you like, I don't know, like do something with your hands in front of your glasses. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future beholds. Oh, this is Ian Hickson. Oh, okay. So he's Swiss British. Oh, he works at Google. Author of Acid 2 and Acid. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. And he did the HTML5 spec. Oh, he's co-editor of the CSS 2.1. Whew, this guy loves the web. Okay, so then it says, put as a form method makes no sense. You wouldn't want to put a form payload. Delete only makes sense if there is no payload, so it doesn't make much sense with a form. That is true. I mean, delete doesn't have a body, usually, so that doesn't, not the end of the story. Closed, escalated to the working group. It seems is this simply that nobody has taken the time to write a comprehensive specification. Interesting. Let's look at it now. Opened on close. State closed. Forms constructing for all the. Wow, look at all this stuff. Yeah, it's never gonna happen. But anyway, so like what you can do, right, is you can do a hidden input that says, oh, this is a put, or a hidden input that says this is a delete, or you can just don't do that, and instead you have routes that look like this, right? You know, you just have 5 routes, right? The list route, the create route, which is create is now get to-dos create and post to-dos create. You have the to-dos ID, which is a get and, no, it's just a get. And then you have to-dos update, which is a get and a post. And then you have to-dos delete, which is a get and a post. Look, I mean, you can do it however you want. That's the beauty of the web, right? That's the beauty of the web. You can have your resourceful, whatever you think is resourceful, or whatever. Yeah, of course, like if you're using something like HTMX, which does support that stuff, that's good. That's great. And you should do that. You should change your server to do that. But yeah, that's let me see. Ajax Triggers, get Ajax post, put, patch, delete. That's it. You don't have to even put it in a form, right? It just uses HTML to submit the thing. Issue a put request to the URL messages and load the response in the div. That's it. That's the whole thing, right? And you could like have different triggers too. So like not just click is the default, but you could have like all this stuff. HTMX is really cool. You should check it out. Anyway, so yeah, that's like 2 ways around. Anyway, so this is all the stuff, right? This looks like not very good because it's kind of like big, but yeah, basically it's like checking if the password and the confirm password are the same, checking if the password's at least 12 or greater than 12 characters. I should say greater than equal to 12 characters. And this one basically just finds the user by email or inserts the user with the password, right? And then it creates a session, gives you a flash message, redirects to the homepage, and if that fails for any reason, if this insert fails for any reason, I wrap the whole thing in a try because I'm lazy, and then I re-render sign up. Hopefully this works. I haven't even got that far because I got distracted with the with the SQL heavy stuff. So yeah, back to the models, right? This, oh man, every time I do models, like, oh, it's probably the least entertaining Twitch stream ever. It's like, but I just love it so much. I love it. Okay. So yeah, let me see. Okay, 9:16. Okay, I'm gonna go for like 15 more minutes. Actually, maybe I'll go for like 30 more minutes. Okay, I have to wrap my head around this because this looks like a weird circular reference. Like you almost want to say to-dos, right? You almost literally want to give it the object, but the object, it doesn't exist yet, right? This def model has not been defined. So what I could do is do like a C kind of thing, right? You'd say var model, and you would say to do, and then you'd say var model user. Yeah. And then it would at least give you the and then that would change here when I did def. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's weird. But yeah, you definitely want to do this. But if you do this, right? Dang it, it's terrible. I guess what you could do is you could say to-dos. So now I have model columns, and I say add. I have to put this in 2 steps. Add many, add one relationships. Okay, who knew this was so like annoying and complicated? It's crazy. Let me focus on the many right now. So I would say each, or no, I would say each P. No, I would say table slice, model columns, many. Oh, you know why this doesn't work as a dictionary? Because you could have multiple many. Well, that solves that problem. I guess I can't do dictionary. Oh, but this still works with the args though. This is okay. This is all right. I can do it. I can do it still. Oh, you know what? You know why this logically this doesn't really make sense? Because you're saying like what the relationship is in many, and then here you're saying like the column name. So that's probably why this would actually make more sense, right? Something like this. I think it looks worse because of the I'd say unique true. Then I would say like time. Then you could just say timestamps. Oh yeah, all right. I think it looks worse because of the parens, and then this would make sense, right? Many to-dos. Yeah, but it definitely cannot be a dictionary or a struct. There's no way. Okay, I mean, yeah, this looks worse to me because of the parens. I guess technically it doesn't need parens. Where we're going, we don't need parens. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about this too much and just leave it with functions. Text. This would be probably db. Oh no, this would be defined with def model. Maybe this is a special def model only situation. Interesting. So now db and def model are changing. No, I think it's fine. So instead of saying model columns, it's probably not. I would just say like model args or something, right? And then instead of it being a dictionary, it would just be an array, I guess. Oh no, it wouldn't be opt. It would be this. It would be just the ampersand, many args, right? With no default. So then here, model columns would take, or model column string would take model args. And then that is not a thing that you pairs. You don't pairs, is it? Okay, unless empty. Yeah. So it would always create an ID column. Oh, I see. But now that yeah. So I wouldn't even have to do this anymore, right? That would be something separate. So I think I would I would add this on actually. I would say array push model columns, or they're not columns, they're args, right? I could call it like DDL, right? DDL string. I could do that instead. It's less than short. I like that better. Yeah, this coming up with APIs on Twitch just is terrible. Like, you're not moving quickly, like nothing's happening. It's like a lot of trial and error. I probably shouldn't do this on stream anymore. Now I think about it, like it's not super entertaining. Super entertaining streaming. Okay, let me see. Model args here, model columns. Maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know. Array push, and I would just say ID integer primary key, right? And then yeah, there's no, I don't need a function for that. Don't pairs, it's already a thing. Do I do mapcat? No, I don't even do that. I basically just do string join, right? I did this model args. Yeah, I basically just do string join here. And I don't even have to mutate this anymore, right? I don't even have to do that. I can just make this an array here, splat it, and then do, we'll make this the first one, ID integer primary key. Oh, but then oh yeah, this is conditional, so I do need to do that. When model args, oh man, now I have to tell it. Oh man, now I have to tell it like a thing, like a primary key thing. I basically have to look for a primary key, right? I basically have to look for, oh, you know what? That's what I was thinking about this before. This actually doesn't output a string. This outputs a dictionary. It outputs a struct, which is column, right? Or you say text, right? And then the email not null, unique, or unique not null, whatever, doesn't matter. Unique not null, sure. I gotta stop doing this. I gotta start shipping stuff. Okay, let me see. Maybe one day I'll actually stream me programming Rails, and I'll watch it back and be like, wow, I was super productive. I can't believe I'm messing around with this other stuff. I can't believe it. I should just do that. I should be super productive and make a bunch of stuff. Password not null. Text, do I like that? Text? No, I would say text, email tag, password, text not null. I should probably just say what it is. Like, I don't need more information than that. Like column, yeah, I would just say column, and this doesn't need to be it could be a tuple, right? It could be a tuple where the first thing is like the type, and then the last part is a thing, and then this could just be this could be two tuples. Oh, so I do need a mapcat. Yeah, this can be two tuples. Okay, so then I would just do I would do that actually. I would say as model args, and then I would say question mark. I would do mapcat identity, which is like mapcat identity is like this little closure trick that I learned. It's kind of like a one level flatten. So yeah, if you're ever wondering how to do a one level flatten, I mean, in Ruby, you would just do flatten one, which makes way more sense. You would literally just do that, right? Oh yeah, there it is. It even has it right there. API doc. Ruby, here it is. API doc, always good. Look at that. Flatten one. That's how you do it. Oof, man, I should just use Ruby. Okay, so mapcat identity, and then I would string join the question mark. Yep. And then, yeah, and then I would say when model args does not contain, I was looking for primary key. That's what I'm looking for. PK, right? I would say unless it has a primary key, right? I would say has primary key. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. Has primary key, args, model args. And then I would say, filter, model args, string. Is there, what was in Janet? Do we do like a string contain? Let me make this bigger. String. I don't know, can you, let's see if I can still see that. Yeah, you can see it. Doc string. Oh, this is a cool Janet trick. Doc string. You can see what's, you can see all the bindings with that prefix. That's kind of cool. It works for libraries and everything. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, doc string. Is it like it contains? Find? Find maybe. Find is probably it. String find pat in stir. So I would say like, okay, that's it. That's it. String find, or I can just do, oh, you know what I could do? Partial instead of the literal. And I could say primary key, right? Cool. So one thing I could do instead is do, yeah, no, that's fine. Oh yeah, but if it's not a string though, they all need to be strings. So I need to flatten them before, I guess, because of timestamps. I wonder if I want timestamps, because now it does, it returns 2 tuples, right? Maybe this can have 2 no, it can't. Yeah, I mean, maybe it can, yeah. No, I wanted to keep it simple. Alright, it's got 2 tuples. I need a mapcat before I even get here, right? So I need to basically redefine model args and say mapcat identity model args. Now we're good. Now I don't have to do that, and I can just do string join model args. Now I don't have to do that. Okay, so that's not terrible. That's not terrible. It's pretty good. Or I can just do let here and then like scope it. That looks better. Oh, why do I have a question mark? What am I doing? Okay, cool. So actually, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Yes, that's fine. Okay. So this is how I'm gonna just talk about mapcat identity real quick, because I take it for granted, honestly. Like, how do I flatten one thing without mutating the thing? Mapcat identity. I mean, flatten 1 is pretty good, but I think it does mutate, but maybe it doesn't matter. So like here's an example, right? This is what I'm talking about. This is what this data structure is gonna look like. So yeah, I think model args, I think I would say, I would change this to DDL string, and then I think I would put that underneath like this. There we go. And then this would be model args, but I think I would do map last, or I think I could just do mapcat last. All right, so here, this is what I'm talking about. Let me just, yeah, maybe I always mapcat last. Yeah, maybe I can always do that. So like this is what it would look like. It would be column, and then it would be email, right? Email integer. Oh, okay. Hey, Matt M14. Been following your videos since I read your blog post about why closure isn't for you a couple weeks ago. Glad to finally catch a stream. Hey, welcome to the stream, Matt. Yes. I know I'm like barely on, so it's pretty like I don't even follow my own schedule. It's pretty bad. Yeah, why closure? Well, I wrote that a while ago. Let's say why closure isn't for me. I wonder if it comes up in Google. Oh man, look at all these people also considering when I closure. Oh, okay, mine doesn't even come up. What sucks about closure? Led by closure. 424 days. I think a lot of people like they love closure and then until they don't. Yeah, mine doesn't even come up. What the heck? What if I type in my name, my little handle? Oh, there it is. There it is right there. Yeah. Yeah. I think I wrote a different one on Medium though. Didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Yeah. Oh man, what is this? Okay, this got locked. Oh man. Yeah. I did some contracting and closure at one point and kept trying to get the guy I was working for to try it, but he was not about it. Yeah, I mean, I think the immutable stuff is cool. Try Coast. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Coast is cool. It does work for the most part, but yeah, I know what you mean. No one really because I mean, how many closure programmers are there even in the world, right? Like, I mean, it's a hard sell. It's a super hard sell. It's way better to use like Rails or whatever. Not even Rails. I mean, there aren't even that many Rails programs. It's way better to use like, if you want to go for like interchangeable programming people, Node. It's probably Node, the API, and like React. That would be, I would do that. Yeah, I mean, like my main problem with Clojure was the JVM, right? I think a lot of people just use it in the dumbest way possible. Like, we don't use the REPL. Like, I didn't really. You kind of just like run it just like Ruby or Python or Node, and then you're like, wow, this is terrible. It's super slow. What is this? And then everyone on the forums they're all like, oh, it's the JVM. It's so powerful. It's the most powerful thing. And you're like, what? I don't need that. So yeah, I don't know. I still like Clojure, but yeah, I don't really program it anymore. Like, I mean, it was weird because I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn Clojure, and maybe I can get like a Clojure job, or like I can contract in it or whatever. I mean, that never really happened. I applied for like quite a few Clojure jobs like years ago, and it didn't ever work because there's like so many people, or at least back in the day, there were like so many people trying to get these Clojure jobs. And it was just super competitive, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And I think some of the competition was brought about by that Stack Overflow survey, that they were like, oh, this Clojure is the highest paid programming language, right? And everyone was like, oh, I have to learn Clojure. Clojure, highest paid programming, right? Is that what we did? Let me see. What oh yeah, here it is. According to the developer, people who write Clojure. Yes, who are the highest paid developers globally and second in the United States. Oh yeah. I day-to-day do Rails, and I'm happy to forget all the Java knowledge I once had. Dude, so true. Java, I mean, dude, don't even that's Java it's in another world entirely. Of course, like, I don't know, some of this cloud machine learning stuff is like, it's like could be Scala or something, or like this weird Julia maybe for like these notebooks. I don't know, but I prefer Julia to Java. But yeah, Java, oof, it's bad. It's bad. Is it in here? Let's see, Clojure. Oh, there it is. Okay, years coding. Okay, let's see where else is it. They actually removed it from the latest one from 2020. There it is, top paying. Jeez, look at this list. Are you kidding? Clojure, F#, and Go, and Scala, or do you say Scala? I don't know how you say it. That's crazy. Like, what? That's no one. I think they're the top paid because you start a company and you write Clojure because you want to, and you pay yourself a high salary. I think that's why it reached the top. But yeah, I mean, I do Rails day to day too. I do like Rails. I do like it, and like the more I'm like writing my own like web framework, I've been writing like a bunch of web frameworks, the more I'm like, yeah, I mean, Rails it's pretty nice. I work with Crystal for fun. Would love to use a Lisp, but have nothing to write with it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I also like, I'm like, what should I do? Like, what should I write? Like, it's definitely like, I have this existential thing where, oh, you know what? Speaking of Crystal, I just want to talk about this real quick. What was it called? I just looked this up today. It was like Light Framework. No, it was like Happy Framework or something. Crystal. What if I just type in Crystal? Oh, there it is. Lucky. I knew it started with an L. This is the most boring page for a web framework. Like look at Ruby on Rails website. It's way it's like kind of weird and quirky, but like I mean it looks cool, right? It's got this little animation thing. It's like people with iPads. And then but look at this. This looks like a corporate, like I mean there's emoji, but like it's like gradient. I don't know, whatever. Doesn't really strike me as great, but yeah, it's Crystal's super. It looks almost exactly the same as Ruby. It's insane. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah. Wait, Matt, you're not the one who wrote this, are you? Maybe he is. Whoops. I mean, like, you know, I'm sure the Lucky framework will get a better website. I mean, I'm the one to talk. Look at Joy's, or like Coast on Closure. It's the same, right? Super ugly. Yeah. But I guess I wasn't comparing him to my garbage. I was comparing him to like Rails. I'm a core maintainer of the framework. Didn't make the website though. Yeah. Let's see. Lucky. Build lightning fast web apps with fewer bugs. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's really cool. Helps you work quickly, catch bugs, compile time, deliver blazing fast responses. I wonder how fast it is. Is it on techempower? Techempower. I always forget how to get there from the thing. It's like I always had to. Oh, there it is. Check out the rebook contributors. I didn't even read that. Wouldn't have made anything better, to be fair. That's true. I mean, my websites are not very great. Okay, let me see. How do I get to it? Let me see it. Oh, there it is. Is it in here? Let's see. Okay. I wonder if I can just search Lucky. Oh my gosh, is that it right here? Lucky? There's no way. Oh, it is Crystal. Look at that. Holy. Oh, there it is. Number 89 on Fortunes. Let's see. Let's do single query. This is not just a oh, let's do plain text. Plain text is probably better. Let's look at Lucky. 123. Dude, not bad. Right below Aleph, which I know is like blazing fast. Oh, there's like 17 errors. That's classic Closure. Okay, yeah. Lucky. There it is. Boom. 1.3 million requests a second. Is that what I'm reading? Oh, that's just some random performance number. Latency. Oh, here we go. Framework overhead. That's interesting. Data table. Oh, responses per second. Let's see. 99,000 responses. Why is it orange? Framework. What is this is so confusing. Oh, best. Let's just look at that number. Let's look at the best number. Yeah, I was right. 1.3 million requests a second? Let me see. There's no way. Plain text responses per second. Wow. That's a lot. That's a ton. That is super quick. Now that I'm thinking, jeez, that is super quick. That is very, very fast. What is let's look at it. Now that I'm super distracted, I might as well get into this. Let's see, user query to help query the data. Oh, it's like scopes, right? It's like Rails scopes. Last active ad. Oh, GT. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Last name, lower, descending order. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually, right? Because then you don't have to do the database. What is Postgres has this like, you can like collate no case or something, or lowercase. I mean, there's a lower function too, but user query new recently active. Yeah, this is cool. So you can just like chain them. Wow, and a statically typed language too. That's insane. I guess it's, yeah, it is object oriented. So I guess you can do that. But yeah, it's pretty cool to do that like that. That's nice. That's actually really nice. No database introspection. It's all macro code gen. Yeah, that's interesting. That is nice. Table users, do column. Oh, this is kind of nice. This is actually kind of a nice. Does the Oh, there's no database introspection. Let's look at the migrations. Let's see. I always go straight for the migration. I'm gonna give it a star. Give it a star. Boom. 1915. Dude, that's good. Let me see. Database migrations. Oh, database setup. Wait, what's AVRAM? Oh, AVRAM is the ORM. I can just look at it. Oh, okay, it's by the same. So the framework people made the thing. Henriette AVRAM. Davidson AVRAM. Computer programmer, systems analyst. Mark format, machine readable cataloging. Interesting. Huh. That's cool. Wow. Okay, let me see. Shard YAML. The project definitions are in YAML? Or the dependencies? Interesting. I guess that makes sense because there's a lot of the YAML generators thanks to AWS, right? That kind of makes sense. Originally called Lucky Record. Oh, Lucky Record! No! The name was changed. Not tied directly to the Lucky framework. Oh, alright. Still though, Lucky Record, I mean, that's good. That's a good name. Models, queries, operations, migrations. Ooh, what's a factory? Classes that you can use for generating data quickly? The most common use cases are when writing tests for your application. Seedings, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, so it's like seeds. Alternate ORMs. Only supports Postgres. Oh, that's okay. Want to take advantage. Requirements, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so you can change the thing, adapter. It's also nothing like active record, so it was definitely for the best. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I guess if it's not going to be like a competition or something, you don't want it to like, why doesn't it do this thing that active record does? Yeah. Let me see. A new migration file name. Always start with a timestamp. Okay, it's pretty good. DB migrate. Create a new migration. Oh, gen.migration. Interesting. Purpose of migration. This is good. These are good docs. These are great docs. Oh my god, I just realized this. Like, I'm reading this. These docs are incredible. These are so good. So much better than mine. It's like, I mean, this is really nice. Like, wow, whoever made this web framework is like, they're doing a good job. And any maintainers, right? He texts back all. Well, I mean, it's just that front page that was kind of like, ugh. But yeah, this is good. This is good. These are good docs. Table 4 macro. Generate a table name from the past in class. Interesting. The generated table name will be pluralized and underscored. Oh yeah, that's sick. That's cool. Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. You don't actually, that doesn't exist in Rails, I don't think. Does it? I don't think it does. That's cool. Table do, define columns. Okay. Table, okay, so there's like a million things you could do. Wow, this is serious business. they're not messing around. Let's see, create a view. Okay, primary keys. It's the same thing as channels and def model. Underscore and pluralize, yeah. It's kind of like but I'm saying, like, I don't think Rails has that. Like, you can't say table 4 and like give it the class. You do create table in the migration. Let's see, Rails create table. But yeah, no, it's like kind of a standard, right? It's like, pluralize, but my pluralize is garbage. It's like I just added an S. Like I have to take Rails pluralize or something. I don't know. Create table, right? Colon products. That's all it does. There's nothing else. It's actually crazy how little Rails really does. Like it barely abstracts some things. Like some things are like so, like it's such a thin abstraction. You're almost like, I don't even want this. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's cool. Let me see. So it's migrate timestamps, add timestamps, created it, updated it, add. That's an interesting API. Instead of like the type. The type is like a type. Like a static type. It's interesting. No, I mean it's cool because they have like you have like classes for every single or like types for every single database type. Interesting. It actually is almost better. it's like this is actually better than Rails migrations, where it's actually like kind of cleaner, right? Like if you look at a Rails migration, like you have this like do T block thing. Yeah, it's almost better with the colons. Interesting. Oh yeah, CI text. Yeah, this is cool. Case sensitive false. Wow, that's like built in. Oh, because it's Postgres only. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's really cool though. Making columns required or optional. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, so that's the null. That's the null false or whatever. Oh, that's even better. Dang, this is kind of cool. This is kind of neat. Drop table, alter table. Oh man, one thing I get really long index names sometimes. Like I'll make an index, but like the table and column name are both really long, and then Rails goes, "Oh, your index is too long," or I guess technically it's Postgres that says that. Then I have to like change the index name. Ugh, terrible. But yeah, seems like this happens here too. Create index by itself. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can specify the name. Yep. Yeah, man, this thing does everything. Oh my goodness. Add belongs to. Oh wow, that's pretty cool too. Author user. Yep, Lucky Framework has a lot of stars. Almost 2K stars. I actually do like the logo is cool. It's like this guitar pick, but it's like multicolored. Yeah, it's cool. Coming from Rails. Oh, perfect. I could just click this and we could delete all the other stuff. Ruby on Rails to Lucky on Crystal Blazing Fast. Did you write this? No, Paul Smith wrote this. I thought Matt wrote this for a second. I was like, what the heck? Oh my gosh, it's 9:48. Oh man. All right. I got distracted by the crystal. This is interesting. I tried crystal like a few months ago, and what did I do? What did I do wrong? I did something wrong, and I couldn't do it or something, or it was working, but like my fans were like spinning off the hook. But it wasn't Lucky. I was trying like a different one. It was like a different crystal web framework. It was like oh my gosh, don't crystal web framework is like Amber. It was Amber. That's what it was. Yeah. Like, look at this. This is cool. This is a cool website. Like, it follows the thing. But yeah, it wasn't good. Like the website, maybe it's it's the opposite, right? Like if your website is kind of like boring, like your thing is actually really good. But if your website's like kind of cool, your thing's not that great. Anyway, yeah, I tried Amber, right? Is that on techempower too? Let's look at it. techempower benchmarks. Let's look at it. Best. Man, that's crazy. 1.3 million. That's insane. Amber is a little slower, actually. A little slower than Lucky. Let's look at all the crystal ones. Just the crystal. Crystal. Okay. Whoop. I'm going too fast. There we go. Where is it? Framework? Not framework. Language. Can I filter by language? Yes. Disable all. Crystal. Okay. So let's see. This is not working. That is not working. Disable. Right. Okay. What is this? Disable. How do I only get to crystal? Oh, I have to apply changes. Enable. Okay. Apply. Definitely the most active framework. Kemal is the Sinatra-like. Amber is the Rails-like. Wait, Lucky's not Rails-like? It is too, right? Amber. Oh no, what's the Kemal? Kemal? How do you say it? Kemal? Kemal framework. Oh, you know what? I think I did look at this. I did look at this one. Maybe all the web framework people should get together and we should all just be like, there will only be one framework. Oh yeah, this is sick. It looks almost exactly like Sinatra. That's so funny. Oh wow, you can do a WebSocket. That's cool. Man, maybe I should just give up this stuff and just use Crystal, right? Yeah, this is sick. I should try that. I should give this a shot, actually. You know what? Maybe on Thursday I'll do that. Built-in view templating. Oh, you know what? One thing that I love about my Janet stuff versus, I just remember this, versus all this other stuff is like, all this other stuff is like templated. Like you have to have like a template file or something. Matt, maybe you can tell me. Is there like a crystal, like, okay, there's a Ruby like HTML builder or something? How do I say this? With DSL, Lucky is HTML and Crystal. Let me see. Oh, really? Oh, sick. Let me see. Let's look at that. All I have to do is keep reading. Front end and HTML. Rendering it intro to Lucky HTML. Lucky uses Crystal methods. Oh, dude, Crystal methods. Are you serious? Oh man, Crystal method. That's, look at this. That's you guys should put a pun in there or something. You know? Yeah, it's cool. Wow, that guy really gained some weight, huh? All right. Yeah, this is cool. Converting HTML to Lucky methods. Oh, there's even like a little thing. Oh, there's even a converter. Oh my goodness. I don't have to do it. I don't have to read anything. Let me just come up with something real quick. Let me see. Oh wow, Adam's really slow. Okay, let me see. Just give me the snippet. HTML. Oh, I have to say the language. Hold on. I'm trying to get some HTML to convert. Okay, here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Moment of truth. Lucky is more like Hanami Trailblazer. I've never even heard of Trailblazer. I should look that up too. Oh no, there's no output. What did I do? Oh man. Oh well. Let me see. What if I get rid of the doc type? Maybe that's it. Oh, maybe. Wait, it actually did it do a post? What? What's going on? Maybe it doesn't like the attributes. Compile times. Oh, yeah. Maybe that was my problem with Amber. I was like, wow, this is really spinning up my thing. And I didn't, the title, convert. It's not converting. What the heck? Oh well, I'm gonna read it. Let me see. Hanami RB. The web with simplicity. Getting started. Okay. Just show me the goods. Show me the view thing. Overview. Hanami generate class include web view. Naming view module. Basic usage. Oh, okay, so this still does use template. But yeah, Lucky does not use templates. I'm still, oh, here we go. HTML index page. Oh, this is, oh, okay, so you can pass creating a page. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, this is clean. Oh man, do blocks and everything. Heck yeah. Oh, this is super clean. I like this. Yeah, I should give Lucky a shot. Maybe in the future though, the Crystal compile times. Did I start? I started. I'm gonna start this too. The Crystal compile times will come down, right? Like maybe it'll be like, I heard like Haskell has really fast compile times. I don't know if that's true. Or maybe Crystal will do like an incremental compile or something. What's the other? Yeah. What's the other? Oh, Trailblazer. Okay, after I look this up, I gotta go. Trailblazer. Oh my gosh, Chevy Trail. No. Okay, web framework. There we go. Trailblazer.to. Wow. Whoa, look at this website. Oh man, if my theory holds, this thing is gonna be terrible. Wait, is this even the thing? What is this? Business logic framework? What? Give me code. Oh, okay, so it is. Okay. Yeah. Wow, what's up with that little, this is, oh my gosh, like look at this parallax. Are you kidding? Like what is going on? Like what is this? This is a dog, they're like camping. Oh, they're like surfing. No, they're like surfing. There's like, oh, there's a mermaid. What? This is insanity. This is really cool. This is cool. Okay, let me see. I just get excited about weird pictures on websites. Wow, look at all those files. That's a lot of files. This framework for Rails. Heard you liked frameworks. Oh, it's a framework for Rails. Oh, yo dog. I heard you like frameworks. Man. Oh, so it's like an abstraction on top of Rails? Step? Trailblazer operation? What is going on? Dang, I've never heard of this. Fail? DB error? Pass? Update? This is, oh, you know what? This is kind of cool though. Like, I can kind of see, yeah, I can see how you could abstract, kind of run, song, create, do, context. Interesting. And then you have the active record still. And then you kind of like, it's kind of like Cucumber or something, or not Cucumber. Yeah, it's kind of like Cucumber, right? Was it called Cucumber? The BDD testing framework. Model policy pundit, application policy, create, build. It all makes perfect sense. I am squinting though. It's like, what is going on? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's I like this though. I like this I like the idea of like stepping through the things, like the steps, because that's exactly what happens, right? But in Rails it's like more compact. It's like if, save, right? All that stuff. This is like, oh, fail. If I actually don't mind this step pass fail thing, but the fail pass is interesting instead of if else. Yeah. Oh, Bash Bunny is raiding. Hey, how's it going? I don't know what raiding is, but hello, Bash Bunny. The gist is that Lucky kind of enforces somewhat of a more verbose project structure. Just gave you 22 viewers. Oh my goodness. I need to yo. I need to find out how to do this rating thing. I don't know what it is. I should look into that. So I could rate other people and give them like 2 people. That'd be great. Classy Cat. Hello. Oh man, what's happening? This is a lot. Takes years to raid. Oh, it does? Okay, well, you're welcome, chat. Yeah, cool. Thank you everyone. Could do anything. Hey, what's up? Oh man, what's that? Raid. Doge. Just a me problem. Okay, well, alright. Yeah, okay, so the gist is that Lucky kind of enforces somewhat of a more verbose project structure. Yeah, more maintainable in the long term. Yeah, I can see that. This is this is something. I mean, this is, you're making contracts and stuff. You're doing validations in like a separate form thing. Where does the HTML go? Like, where does that? Let's look at that. I don't know what's happening now. I'm super confused. Have a great night. Thank you, Bash Bunny. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'm saying that the right way. Thank you very much. Pretend I never said Trailblazer. Yeah, oh, it says right here, long-term support, right? Oh, yeah. Test first. It's real? Why would you put that? Oh, that makes it sound not real, right? Yeah, this is, I mean, the website's really cool though. Like this little thingy is, it's pretty cool. Okay, let me go back to the Crystal web frameworks here in the thing. Somewhere. Oh, here we go. Apply maybe? I have no idea. Oh, close. No, it's not really showing it anymore. Anyway, yeah. So let me look at this some more. This is cool. Needs page. Oh, these are query strings, right? Is that what it is? Declaring what your page needs. Whoa, this is crazy. We need to render an array of strings, and they will be accessible from the usernames getter method. Oh, I think someone followed me earlier, but I wasn't looking. I'm sorry. Whoever followed me, thank you. Thank you very much. I don't usually have this many viewers. All right. And it's crazy because now it's 10 and I was gonna go, but now I'm like, well, I feel like I need to stay. So maybe I'll do it for like 20 more minutes. Okay. I can really get into Lucky. Okay, let me see. Needs a status. This is crazy. Statically typed query or query parameters? What is it? Oh, just params. An array of strings from the username's getter method. Yeah, this is cool. The compiler will tell you that you're missing something. Needs is how Lucky facilitates dependency injection. It's anything. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, I see. So it's when you want to render your page, right? It's like these are the things that it requires, right? The page requires. Oh, so like it's like the opposite of like Rails's instance variables, right? Okay. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, this is cool. Yeah, I really like this. This is my favorite part. I don't have to go to a separate file to like do page things. Or I don't have to like look at some weird template thing. That's the thing, right? Yeah, this is really cool. I should give this a shot. Yeah, I should probably. I wonder has anyone done anything with Lucky so I can like see like a stuff that they've done? I don't know, let me see. Maybe like a GitHub thing. Let's see. Lucky framework. Lucky Env website. There's a build pack. Install via homebrew. That's good. Carbon Dexter. Handles orders. Can I post links? I don't know. Can you? Do it. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can. I don't think I have anything turned on unless Twitch like turns stuff off by default. I have no idea. HTML to Lucky. Man, you guys have some cool names for Carbon email library. Oh my goodness, there's like a whole thing going on. Man, there's like so many people working on this. Are you kidding? Def initialize email address to from. Oh man, this is sweet. Oh, there we go. Kind metrics. Anything open source? Is this open source? I want to see the source. Oh, it opened up a whole new thing. Here, let me put it in the thing. Kind metrics, privacy-focused website analytics for everyone. Should have a link on the page. Oh, why open source analytics? Let's see, kinda. I didn't realize there were even more open source analytics things besides like simple and the other thing. Oh, there it is, GitHub. Perfect. Oh, there it is. Here's the main. Wait, what's this PHP? What? Oh, it's like the PHP client library. I got it. Okay, let me see. Okay, there's a proc file. Lucky DB migrate, release. App is the thing to do in the proc file. /app. Where is app? Let's look at it. Let's look for it. I don't see it, but that's okay. Well, I'll find it. Source. Maybe it's in here. App. Oh, there it is. App.cr. App.cr. Whew, there's a lot of requiring. But yeah, that's fine. Asset manifest. Oh, it's got asset stuff too. CSS, components. Oh, it does Sass. Oh, that's fancy. Let's see. Some JS stuff. Let me look at, what are components? Oh, is this, oh, okay. Okay, so you not only, oh, you have like yields, yeah. So not only do you have like inline HTML, you can also like compose it too. Interesting. Oh, and they're using, dude, you're using Tailwind, of course. I wonder how that's handled. Let's look at that. Probably in some config somewhere, right? Oh, handlers is probably, oh no, oh, it's like a middleware, right? Oh, interesting. Def call context. That's insane. Like, how can Crystal compile this? Like, there's no static type definitions anywhere. It's insanity. Find cattle. Kind of shoveling. Pages can build with components. Yes. Lucky uses Laravel's Webpack Mix. Oh, for the Tailwind stuff. Let's see. Public config. Cookies. Cookie jar. Nice. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. What? How old is Lucky? How long has this been a thing that I did not know about? Let me see. 960 commits. That's it? There's only 960 commits on this thing? Oh my goodness. That's not that many. Wow. Is it pretty new? Oh, it even has I don't even have to leave the README. Route do users. This query. Render index page. Index page is here in the same file. Yeah, this is cool. Link to. Wow. Yeah, this is really cool. I feel like this is. Yeah, I feel like this is almost better than Lisp, right? Like it's almost better and statically typed and compiled. Oh, let me get to the. What was I looking up? Oh yeah, I was looking up the config for the assets. Public? No, that's just assets. It's not in source, right? Deployment.md. Easily deploy this. Clone this computer. Docker build. Let's look at the Docker file. That's a Docker file. Build base, Node.js yarn. Oh yeah. Yarn install, yarn prod, blah 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 blah. Crystal build, release. Join us. You make it sound like I'm going on the dark side or something. Join us. Okay, let me see. Future purge layers by default. I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Maybe I won't do it on stream though. Maybe I'll give it a shot tomorrow. But I probably won't do it on stream because it'll just be me like fumbling around trying to figure out where everything is, reading docs for forever. Let me see. Tailwind. Oh, here's a shard. Shard.yam. Oh, there it is. Webpack mix. Oh man, Webpack. Oh, I'm guessing I don't have to use Webpack, right? Yeah, this is horrible. Flashbacks to React 2016. I guess it didn't change, right? It's basically the same. I wonder if I can just copy this and use it. Let's see. Let's look at the shard.yaml. Yeah, YAML file. That's cool. I don't like writing YAML files, but I would generate one. We have a site with some introduction videos. Lucky casts! Oh my goodness. There it is. There it is. Oh, there's even a pro one. Oh, that's it right there. That's how you know you've made it. How do you buy it? Upgrade to pro. Oh, you have to go through the video. There's no way. I just want to pay like right away. Oh, I have to go to pricing. Okay. $15 a month, $150 a year. Wow, you guys are like all in on this Lucky thing, huh? Yeah, it's big business. This is big business. Yeah, it's not bad. Let me see. Stimulus, Tailwind, method overloads. Man, there's just so much stuff. Jeez. Is it like a team? Is someone paying you? Like, is this VC funded? Like, what is happening? What is happening? Matt, seriously, is someone paying you to do this? Like, is this VC funded somehow? Like, abandon the tempt. Yes. Temptress Janet, join us. Yeah. I mean, you know, it is. Janet's just, everything's so small, you know? This is huge. Like, this is so much stuff. Named slots. It's like named yields. Is that what that is? I guess it's free, right? I can watch it on the stream. Hopefully it won't be copyrighted.
Like statistics and pin projects. That's really difficult to do with the component as is because there's not a clean way for me to condense all of this markup into a single string. The idea behind a named slot is to tackle exactly this problem. We can let the component handle the overall layout and some of the details we don't care about, so that we can focus entirely on how we want to structure this new content that makes our page unique. To start our changes, we can open up our component again and make a few slight changes. We'll leave the title alone for now, since it's working pretty well as is, even with our new application functionality.
Let me turn this down a little bit.
Instead of only allowing a string of content for the body, let's allow users to specify as much content as they'd like. They'll pass us a proc, and we'll simply call that proc and render whatever they tell us to. We'll do that with body.call here, and with a proc as the type for the parameter. All that's left to do now is change a bit of code for our users of the card component currently in the application. Let's start with the user show page.
This guy's keyboard is super loud. Matt, did you record this? Is that you?
And the email
no. Stephen Dolan.
Pretty much okay. The only thing we have to change to keep the current behavior is, again, adding this
Maybe
email
I should switch to a
inside
mechanical keyboard to get that.
So let's give
really
the body
clicky
a
sound
proc instead of a simple string. We'll do that with the
I think it brings some authority.
Curly braces. And instead of just having text,
just
we'll
kidding.
use exactly what we were doing
I'm always talking crap on people. No, this is really cool.
Now let's head over to our dashboard page. And this change will feel very familiar.
You get paid for this
string here. We're going to change this to a proc with an arrow and a curly brace.
I mean, you got to get in on the $15 a month thing, you know?
Our advanced content.
You gotta give me a cut to say,
and then check out
give me a slice of the $15 a month. I'd like that.
If we look at our page now, we can see that we have a new dashboard.
Yeah, this is cool. So it's like procs that you pass instead of
the layout. Similarly,
instead of instance variables.
Stayed exactly
it actually makes
same.
the needs thing makes a lot more sense
really
than instance
just
variables.
That easy.
I'm gonna pause this. Yeah, this needs thing is very interesting. It makes more sense than it also has before and after. Oh yeah, before require admin, right? It has the private dev. This is nice. Like, I don't know if you were starting today, right? Like, and you were gonna be like, I'm gonna do Rails. Active Record would probably be the only reason why I think you would, right? There's like tons of web frameworks. Yeah, I mean, this is probably another stream, like, entirely, but I could also make the argument that, like, maybe there's so many web frameworks that they're actually, like, not super useful, right? Like, maybe, like, the web is dying. I don't know. I have to think about that more. Yeah. URL link generation. Yeah, maybe eventually you won't need Active Record, and it'll just be nothing but like a blockchain. I don't know. I don't really want to say blockchain because I feel like as soon as I say it, people, like Bitcoin people, will like pile on and they'll just start posting the Bitcoin stats in the chat. I don't know if I want that. That sounds terrible. Yeah. No, this is really cool. I think I will give it a shot. I'll give it a shot tomorrow. I definitely like this example. Is kind of selling me a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely like, because I wonder, do you, Matt, are you still here? I don't know, but do you have, if you are, can you do everything in one file? That's the thing. Can I do it all in one file? Database migrations, everything. I don't know if I can. I feel like I can't. You can add to type. Yeah, I already read that. Yeah, this is but this example right here is really cool. Like this separation of query and rendering, and then like this is like a separate bit for like the render. No, you can't. That's okay. That's all right. I mean, I guess if I really wanted that, I would do Kamal, right? Is that what it was? I kind of want to try Kamal too, though. My web apps don't get super large, so not usually anyway. At least I try to keep them small at first, so I can make a bunch. But yeah, Kamal is really cool too, though. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said Kamal, because now I want to try this one instead. Maybe I'll start on Kamal and like graduate to Lucky, right? Yeah, this is cool. Super simple. Although it doesn't show how to do HTML rendering, so maybe I won't try Kamal, because Kamal's not gonna have what Lucky has. It's just gonna do ERB, and they call it ECR. That's funny. It's like VCR. Yeah, so this is like render. Using layouts, okay, content for. Yeah, because you can't, wonder if you can use, what is Lucky's render component thing? Oh, it's called Lucky HTML. Is it a separate thing? Lucky HTML? Let's see. HTML to Lucky. Oh, maybe it's not. It's in the framework. It's like, it's in there. Source Lucky, HTML builder. Yeah, it's right here. It's a file. Yep. At least I assume this is it. Generate getters. Was needs in here? No. Oh, it's baked in for now. Yeah. Yeah. Well, don't get rid of it. Otherwise, people like me will use Kamal, and we'll just bring in Lucky HTML thing. Yeah. Keep it in there. Don't break it out. Yeah. Yeah, this is very, very similar to Sinatra. Yeah, it's crazy how long has Crystal even been a language? Crystal language. It's like a history or something. Preview release January 20. Wait, preview release. It's not even really released. Let's look at the history of Crystal, the programming language. Oh, 6 years ago. Okay, well, yeah, there it is. So it's not super old. It's like newer than Clojure even. Interesting. Yeah, I mean that's fast. Like the techempower benchmarks are super quick. How do I reset this? How do I reset this stuff? Disable, enable. I'm not sure how to apply. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I mean it's definitely really fast. I mean, VLang is here, which is, I don't know. I always thought VLang was like this weird, vaporware. Like I didn't think it was real for like the longest time, but I guess it is real. Yeah. No, this is yeah, 7. What is it? Does this mean 7 million requests a second? This is what that means. That's insane. That's insane. Let's see. The first Crystal one is here, right? H2O.crystal. Let's look that up. It must just be like a lib H2O wrapper. Oh no! It resolved to a URL. That's not what I wanted. Dang it. H2. I have to look it up, and I have to like type it in this bar. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it is H2O. Everyone faster than Lucky is cheating. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's H2O. Okay, let me see. Let's go back to here. Okay, so the first one is pretty high up. The H2O is fast, like it's C, and when you just wrap that C, I'm guessing Crystal has like a C interop thing, like that it can do. Let me see. Oh, there's a Java one way up here. Can't believe that. I can't believe that like 7 million is like that's the top. It must be some kind of like hardware limitation on the Dell here. Like the gigabit Ethernet port must be like that's all it can do. It's interesting. Yeah, C interrupt is better than J. You don't have to write any C at all. Oh, really? Let's see, Crystal. But man, you're just bringing Janet down. What did Janet ever do? Look, Janet just wants to live in the good place, okay? And she just wants to live a good life, all right? She just wants to be a good AI. That's it. Crystal, C interrupt. C bindings. But yeah, it's possible that Janet, even though she may be a good AI in the good place, it's possible that it doesn't make a good language, you know? Where did I go with this? What happened? Oh, no, what's happening? C bindings. Crystal allows you to bind, here we go. A lib declaration groups C functions and types to belong to a library. Fun binds to a C function. Oh, so you can write Crystal and it compiles to C. Whoa. Wow. That's crazy. That's insanity. How does that work? That's crazy. LibSDL. Oh, you can bring in a lib. Oh, you can bring in a whole thing and start calling things. Wow. That's insane. Janet didn't have a libgit2 library when I wanted to test it out, so I thought, oh, I'll try writing C for the first time ever. How hard can it be? It was hard. Dude, that's true. I did something easy. What did I do? I did what did I do? It was this. I just wrapped libcurl, and I didn't even do it well. Like, I did it terribly, and this is my C. Look at this. I don't even know what this is. And this is the thing that's happening. Like, I'm reallocating memory. I'm doing all this weird stuff here. I don't know what that is, but I just wanted to send HTTP requests, right? I don't want to do all this stuff, but yeah, I'm like pointers and everything. Like, I'm going crazy. But yeah, I see what you're saying. But I will say, Janet's interop, you do have to write C, but like Janet has some nice C helpers that make it not horrible. They don't get rid of all this weird stuff, but you know, they have some nice like things that like help you. Yeah, this is all I did. I just wanted to call curl all this stuff, libcurl, and yeah, actually, you know what? It was a pain in the butt. It was super hard. It was bad. It was a bad time, but it works, and I don't think it leaks memory, but I'm pretty sure it does leak memory. So probably not the best. I should probably leave that to the experts, you know. Yeah. Wow, this is crazy. So, so there's like a bunch of stuff that you can do, and it makes it safe somehow, similar. I have a question, Matt. Why don't you have you tried Rust stuff? Like, I don't know anything about Rust, but it seems like Crystal and Rust are almost in the same like category, right? To me, anyway. Let me see. Well, I don't know what is rap? Oh, Rapidoid. Okay. Rust, platform Rust. Man, this music's terrible. I need to switch this. This comes on every time because I listen to the same royalty-free garbage every time. Okay, let me see. Where was I? Oh yeah. I can just literally look at techempower benchmarks all day. Like, I'm fascinated. Let's see. Okay, so Crystal's here, H2O, and then Crystal doesn't reappear until... Wow, there's actually a Python library that's faster than Crystal. That's crazy. I like Crystal because it is in the same web-focused niche as Ruby. Rust web stuff is not pleasant. Yeah, the only thing I've seen that was Rust, what was it, like Rocket or something framework? Is it Rocket? Simple, blah, 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 blah. This is actually an okay website, I will say that. But yeah, look at this. Look at this syntax. Oof. Ooh. That's something. That is something. That really doesn't make me want to write this. Is that Rust? I see Java. One thing about Rust that I like is that the FN, I like this. It's so short to declare a function. It's even shorter than Janet's, right? I mean, Janet has FN too, but yeah, you have to say defn, right? DEFN. Yeah. Extern crate. Yeah, there's a lot of symbols going on. That's one reason I don't like Rust, is because there's like a lot of different symbols. Like, I don't really know like when I would use like an exclamation point on a function or not, and then like I don't. This is something else entirely. It's like a hash bang thing, but it's like I have to do macro hygiene. Yeah, it's a lot. And like here's another example, right? Oh, I think I'm understanding the double colon now, maybe. But yeah, it's definitely not. It's not something that I would want to like write. I would get carpal tunnel. I would just get carpal tunnel the whole time. I would write like one application in this, and I couldn't write anymore. That's it. I'd be done. But yeah, I'm sure it's super quick. I can look at. Let's see. Maybe it's not actually. Let's look at Rocket. Right? It's probably on here. Rocket. Oh my gosh, it's super slow. What the heck? And it was full of errors. Oh, that's not... I don't even want that. It's way slower. It's way slower than even like a bunch of Python and Ruby stuff. Wow, not worth it. Not worth it. Let me see. Crystal is here, right? Toro. What's Toro? Let's look that up. Toro, Crystal. That's probably gonna pull up something weird. Web. Tree. Oh, it's just router. Okay, that's why it's fast. API fast. I love that. That's great. Oh wow, the last commit was improve examples on 2019. Yeah, this happens a lot with open source. Happens to happen to me. I do it too. It's yeah, it's kind of sad. Okay, def routes get do. Oh, Toro. It seems like you might use Toro to make Camel, right? Or Camel? Camel? I don't know how you say it. On users. Oh, wow. Oh, maybe not. I see why you stopped working on this. On about get. Yeah, that's not super great without the slashes. The slashes are like part of the URL, kind of. There. Oh, it's Rhoda. What is Rhoda? What is that? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What's Rhoda? I don't know what that is. Yeah. Anyway, oh my gosh, it's 10:30. Oh, it's a Ruby routing library. Rhoda. Ruby routing. Oh, it's like a whole thing, right? The tree routing is a thing. Maybe I have to get used to it. So like, oh, I see. You're like breaking the slashes out into on. Oh, it's like nesting. It's like literally nesting in your code. Oh, yeah, I guess I understand. Yeah, the routing tree. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I get it. It's kind of like taking the Rails resource routing where like you do like the nested members and stuff, or the nested, yeah, the nested members. Yeah, the nested resource routes, but like to the extreme. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's not bad. I have a crystal version called Crota. Crota, I don't know about that name. Crota's kind of like, what is that? Crota. Okay. Oh, that's not even a thing. That's like an actual user. Let's like crystal. Oh, here it is. Experimental. You marked it experimental though. That's the thing. What is this? Shards.info. Let me go. Let me see the GitHub, man. What is this? How do I get there? Here we go. All right. Oh man, 2 stars. That's all right. Most of my projects have 2 stars. I've never seen that site. Yeah, I'm like the only programmer left who still uses Google to get places. I really need to switch to something better, or just only go to the same sites that everyone else does. Yeah, I see it. It's this is cool. This is cool. Wait, is there like a test or something, or some kind of source? Crota. Oh, okay. That's what types are for. Yeah, I mean, for me, like switching to Crystal or even using Crystal will be like, I'm so dynamically like minded that I'll be like, okay, now I have to not only switch like to a whole new web framework, but like I also have to switch like to types. Like, oh man, that's crazy. That's a lot. But I mean, I think I'll try it. It's so fast, you know. It's like, man, yeah, I definitely want to get over 1 million requests a second. Plain text requests. But yeah, I definitely would like to get to that point. There it is. Wait, there it is. Oh, this is just vanilla Crystal. Wait, Crystal framework in Crystal? That's weird. Oh, there's another one. Raise with a Z. Raise Crystal. There's so many. Wow, that's a lot. Have you tested Joy? Yeah, right. Dude, Joy's so slow. Are you kidding? There's no way. It's so bad. It'll probably error out. Like, it probably won't even make the top, like, yeah, there's no way. Actually, how do I do it? I don't even know how to do it. Let's see. How do you motivation and question? Source code and requirements. Here we go. Okay. Let's just do plain text. Requirements. The recommended URIs / plain text. The response content type. Text plain. The response body type must be hello world. The test is not intended to exercise or instantiation. Response headers must include either content length, transfer encoding. Server. The response headers must include server and date. That's weird. gzip compression not permitted. Server support for keep alive is strongly encouraged. Pipelining is assumed. May be included but should downgrade. Test with the workload generation tool used in our tests. Oh, they use work. When I first added Lucky, it was scoring at Rails level. What is Rails level on a techempower? Let's look at it. Actually, did I lose techempower? I overwrote it. Now I have to go back. Oh no. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Where is Rails? It's like 399. That's 20,000. Dude, yeah, I'm probably worse than that. Let me try it real quick. Let me try it with Osprey, since it should be easy. I think I have work installed too. I can whip that up real quick. Let me see. Oh my gosh, that would be let's see here. techempower, right? There we go. Okay. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll open it. That's fine. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Am I doing main? Rails level. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy because like Rails is used like everywhere. It's crazy. And like people actually make money with it. Like Basecamp they're so rich. Like they're the richest bootstrapped company that I can think of. Oh, what am I returning? I forgot. What am I doing? Oh, hello world. Hello world, right? Is that what I'm doing? And then I also need headers, right? Is there any response headers? Let me look at this thing. Let me just do that. Let's see how slow that is. That's gonna be super slow, guaranteed. It's gonna be hilariously slow. So I do, what do I do? Oh, I have to run it first. Let's see. Oh, let me run in another tab. Okay. Okay, all right, that's working. Wait, not found. Oh, plain text, right. Okay, hello world, cool. All right, sweet. So then I do work, right? How do I use this? Connections. What does techempower do? Let's see. They tell you? They tell you what they do? Wait, where am I? I totally lost now. I think it was over here. Oh, I was looking at Ray's. Oh, it's archived. Oh. Work. Nope, that's not what I wanted. If keep alive is enabled, the request handler will be exercised at 256, 1024, and 4. Oh, they even tell you. Will be exercised using get request. Example request, plain text, host, server. Cookie, accept, connection, date. What, you have to generate the date every time? It like makes it slower, right? How, what, how do you, oh, whatever. Caching, tests, perform in memory for implementation. I don't know if this is, do you, oh, you cache things? I would cache the date, that's for sure. Let me see. 256. This probably won't even work. Let me try this. Connections. 256. What duration do they do? They don't tell you. Just the default, I guess. What about number of threads? They don't tell you that either. Okay, let me see. This is a moment of truth. This is gonna be so bad. I bet you it doesn't even hit 10,000. I bet you it doesn't even work. I bet you it just falls over. Let me see. Do I need HTTP? I don't know. Let me see. I bet you this thing doesn't even work. Let's see, there's like no logging, nothing. There's like nothing going on. Oh, look at that. See, it doesn't even, like socket errors. Look at all these errors. Are you kidding? 95,000 requests and 10, so 9,000 requests. Dude, it's worse than Rails. It's worse. Let me see. I believed. Yeah, I don't believe. I knew it was gonna be worse. What is Rails again? I don't even remember. Where is techempower? Oh, here it is at the end. Okay, let me see. What was Rails? Oh, 20,000. Wow. Wow, Rails. Oh, it's on Puma though. Puma has like all these threads and stuff. Yeah. Yep. That stinks. Where am I? What do I? Oh, I'm faster than whatever this is. Python. It also is running multiple sockets. Oh yeah. Puma. Yeah. I'm like down here. I'm by Sales. Actually, I'm faster than Sales. Look at that. I haven't seen Sales in forever. Are they still doing a thing? Is that still a thing? Dang, look at this website. It's incredible. Look at this illustration. There's an alien octopus thing coming out of the thing. It's on Mars or whatever. Who drew this? This is incredible. Oh man, look at all this custom icon art. Wow. Look at this. All this references, all these things. Everyone's using it. Incredible. Also running. How I got above Rails level. What? For I run lucky per core on machine. Per core. Oh, because they're running multiple cores. Yeah, it's interesting. We'll improve our website when we get Microsoft as a sponsor. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you know what? When I open up links from this thing, it like opens up in a new thing, so it doesn't go on the OBS. It's annoying. Here it is. This is it. This is how you do it. You. Oh, this is framework. Oh, this is it. When you submitted the thing, lucky source run. Oh, that's what they do. They call it run. Bin bench. That's hilarious. Yeah, I guess I can add it, but yeah, I mean, do I really want to be down there by Sales? Which apparently Sales is great. Let me see. How many? I mean, Sales is super popular. Maybe it doesn't matter. Sales real time. 21,000. Is this really the same Sales.js? Is this really the same? It has 7,000 requests a second. It is, right? Wow, that's pretty slow. I'm surprised that that happens. But yeah, 1 million requests a second. That's insanity. That is insanity. Where's Kamal fall on this thing? Kamal. Oh, they also get 1 million. Oh, Kamal's faster than Lucky. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, this is yeah, it's crazy. Above 1 million. Wow. So yeah, you run it per core. It's interesting. It's super interesting. I guess that's one way to do it. But yeah, I can't believe how slow Sales is. But that's the thing. I mean, no one cares about requests a second. Like, customers only care what kind of value you can provide, you know? So yeah, it's something. Oh man, it's 10:39. Okay, it's late. I gotta go. I appreciate all the people who stuck around after I got raided, I guess. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it was not too scatterbrained, even though this is how it normally is. I usually get distracted and don't do the thing I was saying I was gonna do. But yeah, thank you for watching. Matt, thank you for chatting. Chatting makes the stream go by way faster. It's way better. It's so much better. Yeah, thanks to everyone again. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Thursday. I think I'll be back on Thursday. I'm pretty sure. All right. Yep. Peace.